Hey YouTube, this is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 online video. And today I want to discuss the 9 biggest problems, or what I believe the 9 biggest problems are in Red Dead Online. So I want to get into these and dive into them just a little bit and hopefully provide a little bit of explanations for you. But these are the 9 things that I see are some of the biggest problems with Red Dead Online. Let's go ahead and get started. Coming in at number 9, a lot of players are getting randomly kicked. I know personally I've encountered this error, but there are a lot of other players that are reporting being kicked from the game due to this mysterious error. Hopefully it will get patched by a future update, but when players are consistently faced with a random kick, it becomes very annoying when you encounter this. Hopefully it gets patched very soon because we all want to love Red Dead Online. Coming in at number 8, there's no PvE servers for players who don't want to deal with griefers. Not everyone wants to be able to play an online game like Red Dead Online to be killed or get killed by other players completely on a whim. One way that many games are dealing with this problem is to create different options. Players who want to be able to grief with each other should be able to join a PvP servers, but players who want to be able to work together or just play solo should be able to play on a PvE server. It's a simple solution to an extremely annoying problem. Currently, Red Dead Online doesn't give us a choice at all, but we can only play on PvP servers. But while it can still result in a great joy of cooperation, but you seem to always run into a lot of trigger happy people who just want to kill you, whether you're just roaming around, fishing, or just kind of standing about doing your own thing. I know personally this has happened to me many times, and it is very annoying. Number 7, it's bad news already for single-player content. Rockstar failed to release single-player downloadable content for Grand Theft Auto 5. Even though it was an incredible game for fans of single-player games, we all had high hopes for such a long time that it would get a proper expansion. However, that day never did come, and Grand Theft Auto Online was such a massive cash machine that Rockstar just never felt it was necessary to continue to boost its sales with downloadable content for its single-player game. It kind of seems like it's going to be the same with Red Dead Redemption 2 and its counterpart, Red Dead Online. So, fortunately, players of single-player campaign, it offers a huge amount of content and dozens of hours of playtime. And there's still a lot to love about Red Dead Online. Hopefully it just keeps getting better over time. I do enjoy the player versus player aspect, except for when people grief constantly and consistently. It's a little bit of a problem in my opinion, but that is just one of my complaints, and I know there are a lot of people that do enjoy it. I like to just free roam, explore on my own time. I like to be able to fish, hunt, and do my own thing instead of having issues. But right now, as far as the downloadable content, I'm not seeing anything that shows that we're going to have anything for Red Dead Redemption 2, but only for Red Dead Online. Number 6, the honor system, in my opinion, is completely broken. Now, while we're on the topic of honor, the whole system, in my opinion, is completely skewed with Red Dead Online. And here's what I mean by that. Even though we're given a lot of opportunity in the main campaign and online, if we are rewarded with our increased honor ranking, and doing bad results in our honor ranking going down. However, in online, I want to kind of just dig into this just a little bit. Think about the group sessions that we have in the little bit of a story missions that we do have, where you're teamed up with 3 other random people, and if 3 of the other people want to go bad and you want to be honored, your actual honor is skewed by that because it's a group decision. Even though it should only affect your individual rank, it doesn't. Not only that, but it's really, really easy to rank up really fast and have high honor, and it seems like it takes an extremely long time to lose your honor, even with the amount of griefers that are currently on Red Dead Online. Now, the other thing that we really want to take a look at here is the benefits of being able to have high rank, which is great. We're going to get discounts. We're going to have other incentives, more missions, things like that. But people aren't docked enough when they just randomly kill other players online. it should have more of a negative consequence in my honest opinion. And this is simply nonsense in my opinion. Even if the mission outcome is based on a group's vote, individual honor outcomes should be affected by one's personal choice, especially since you're certainly being able to be paid real money to improve your honor system with having microtransactions in the very near future. Just my opinion, but the honor system is completely broken. Number 5, you can only have one character at a time. Unlike Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Online, you can only play as one character at a time. So therefore, if you start one session as whatever character you choose and you want to change that up, say from male to female, you can't. The only way that you can do it is to delete your character and you lose all of your progress and start over. That's a little bit cringy in my opinion, but maybe we'll be able to buy additional characters when the microtransactions come out. Number 6, there's absolutely no way to select the PvP modes. In Red Dead Online, we can join 3 different types of PvP playlists. This includes 2 combat-focused playlists, which includes either 16 or 32 players, or a racing playlist. Once you're actually in these playlists, it's completely random which mode you're going to be playing. So you have shootout or team shootout, make it count, most wanted, hostile territory, and name your weapon. Those are the things that are involved with the combat-focused playlists. But once you're in them playlists, you have no control over which one is going to happen. And sometimes you can play the same mode time and time again. And it's completely at the discretion of the server you're currently playing on. Number 3, which I'm probably going to get a lot of controversy on this, but I believe that the controls are a little bit odd and awkward in Red Dead Redemption 2 and the online counterpart. They seemed a little bit clumsy in my opinion, but it's far worse in the multiplayer aspect when we're no longer fighting against stupid AI instead of facing down other players. Aim assist doesn't really help at all. And the crosshairs, things that just don't really work out the way that I expect them to. Plus, what's even more annoying is the cover mechanics, which seem to be almost non-existent when you're playing with or against another player. So in the PvP modes. And trust me, I'm pretty practiced with Red Dead Online. I've been playing since the very beginning of the beta version, and I've been playing a lot of hours in Red Dead Redemption 2, the single-player mode, and I just feel that the controls are just a little off as compared to a lot of other games in its category. Again, just my opinion, no hate. Number 2, the online experience feels a bit empty and a little boring compared to the campaign mode. In the world of Red Dead Redemption 2, it is not only vast and beautiful and gorgeous, full of landscape and wonderful characters, but it's filled with bustling towns. The NPCs are great, but as soon as you get into Red Dead Online, which is beautiful because it's the same map, same setting, but it's very empty. It seems like the NPCs are non-existent, and most of the towns that we come across, honestly, feel like they're completely abandoned and just gone. That what's pretty much a town that was once very populated, or maybe like a metropolis, is just empty and deserted. And there's really not very many NPCs in it. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a balance there, but I'm not really sure. And obviously, the more and more that Red Dead Online gets bigger, the more and more players are going to participate. But that just means to me that the PvP portion of it and the griefers are going to be even that much more. So it's just in my personal opinion that the world as a whole, and maybe it's just based on the story missions with Red Dead Online versus the campaign mode, it just seems very bland and non-existent. Coming in at number 1, I believe that the economy is just absolute crap. That is my personal opinion, and I don't want to go too far into it. So many other people have, but it is in my opinion that it just seems like Rockstar and its parent company Take-Two Interactive are very greedy, and I get it that Grand Theft Auto Online made them a ton of money and they want to repeat history, but it just seems like it takes forever. Trust me, I've been playing this from the very beginning since day 1 for Red Dead Online. It takes a huge amount of time to grind through this to make any type of money, and to grow your character in any capacity. It just seems like Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive are just money hungry, in my opinion. Hopefully they fix this with a patch or an update to the online. And I know it's only a beta and I'm probably going to get a ton of hate, but I am agreeing with a lot of players out there that they need to have some huge improvements with the economy itself. Now, I understand that a game like this takes a ton of money to run and that there's going to be microtransactions in the very near future. I get that, and there's going to be buying, but come on. Does it really have to cost so much to do certain things with gold bars? I just don't get it. I mean, just take a look at one example real quick. When you customize your gun, it can cost literally 14 gold bars per update. So you had to have your sight, your barreling, your rifling, your scope, things like that. That's a lot of money. I've been playing it since day one, and I've barely made 2 gold bars. I've been playing for a week. Just saying. Now, I do want to have a separate video about the economy at some other point. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But that is just my honest opinion. So these are the 9 things that I wanted to be able to share with you guys that I believe that are a huge problem with Red Dead Online. If you guys agree with me, let me know. But honestly, leave a comment down below if there's something that you guys believe in addition to these 9 things, or just want to go off on one of these 9 things in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the online experience and what you would like to see improve. Because maybe, just maybe, Red Dead or Rockstar is listening to us, to the fans as players, and they will make the improvements that need to be made. But that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I would do my best to try to answer as many questions and comments that I can in this video. So there it is. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming. Wow.